Today I'm going to be talking to you about a problem that is sweeping our nation. An article written by Popular Science states that as of February 2018, there have been a reported 53 child deaths from the flu. Children of the United States are contracting life-threatening yet preventable and curable diseases due to their parents' choice to not let them have mandatory vaccinations. As a child still under the age of 18 and her parents' guidance and control, this matter is very urgent for children under the age of 18 who still rely on their parents for their health care. The best way to ensure the safety of America's youth is to make it mandatory for all children living in the United States to have necessary vaccinations. As of 2018, it is not mandatory for children under the age of 18 to have vaccinations. Many parents say that it is against their religion to give their children vaccines. In fact, some religions oppose vaccines and mandatory vaccinations. The First Amendment of the United States Constitution states, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion, or prohibiting the free exercise of thereof. The United States Supreme Court held that the state of local government's infringement upon religious freedom is also unconstitutional. However, while this is a constitutional right, children also have constitutional rights. It should not be the parent's decision to stand in the way of a well-being of a defenseless child. In a different article by the Washington Post, a woman claims that I or she can't give in against her own religious beliefs. Others believe that the vaccinations do not work, and some believe that certain children are too young to get these said vaccinations. A chemist posted an article on thepeopleschemist.com explaining why he chooses not to vaccinate his own children. He writes that vaccines simply do not work. Children do not have fully developed immune systems till they are about 7 to 8 years of age. Because the immune system helps the body fight off developing conditions such as whooping cough, diarrhea, ear infections, chicken pox, croup, and food allergies compared to adults. These diseases are all very curable with the right medications and vaccinations. However, if the child's parent decides that their child does not need these cures or it is against their religion, it is in the parent's right to not vaccinate their child, possibly leading to the children exposed to their sick child to also become sick, or their own child to possibly die. We should make it a law for children to have required vaccinations to prevent the deaths of children across the United States. While these different theories and opinions have caused some controversy, the statistics of vaccinations preventing deaths is astonishing. Vaccinations have been proven to be effective in preventing both adult and child-related illnesses. The American Academy of Pediatrics states that at least 90 to 99% of the vaccinations for children are effective. Since 2010, there have been 10,000 and 50,000 cases, between 10,000 and 50,000 cases of whooping cough each year in the United States, and about 10 to 20 babies die each year. While some babies are too young to be protected by vaccination, others may not be able to receive certain vaccinations because of severe allergies, weakened immune systems from conditions like leukemia or other reasons. To keep them safe, it is important that you and your children are able to get vaccinated and are fully immunized. According to ShotAtLife.com, a United States Foundation partner organization, vaccines save 2.5 million children from preventable diseases every year, which equates to roughly 285 million saved every hour. The Centers for Disease Control, or the CDC, estimated that 732,000 American children were saved from death, and 322 million cases of childhood illnesses were prevented between 1994 and 2014 due to vaccination. The measles vaccine has decreased childhood deaths from measles by 74%. As you can see, vaccinating our children is a serious necessity. It not only protects your own children, but it protects the children around them as well. In this day and time, it is required for children attending public schools to have certain vaccinations, with the exceptions of religious exemptions and personal beliefs. The United States needs to make mandatory vaccinations a law in which under no circumstances are eligible for exemptions. This would prevent contagious yet curable diseases from spreading to other children and families, preventing illnesses and possibly preventing death. It's time to put the children of America's life before our own opinions. While we have rights as parents, the children have rights that some are ignoring. The citizens of this country need to help defenseless children exert the same rights that the Constitution promises. Put aside the differences and for the greater good of the United States' future. With this new information provided, it is obvious that mandatory child vaccinations are the best decision for children's health. While it may interfere with personal belief, a child's life is more important than one's opinion.